Hello. I'm the Real Blue Dragon, and welcome to Skid Row. So, let's do something I haven't actually done before. Well, I mean, I've done it before, but I've never made a video of me doing it before. Let's fire up the Amiga emulator. I do actually have in my possession a real Amiga. It's in the storage room in a box, but it is in a non-working condition. It used to belong to a friend of mine until it stopped working, and then he was just like, "This isn't working anymore. You can have it if you want it. You like to fuck around with shit that doesn't work." And I said to him, first of all, fuck you. Second of all, thanks. So yeah, I have a non-functional Amiga 500 Plus in the box, and so there's a very common problem with that specific model of Amiga, is that in the 500 Pluses there's a motherboard mounted battery that has a tendency to leak, and when it leaks it spreads all that horrible goo all over the traces and the chips and everything else on the motherboard, causing massive amounts of damage that can take a lot of time and effort to repair, if it's repairable at all. If you're lucky enough to get to the battery before it leaks, easy fix, just snip it off or desolder it, doesn't matter, just get rid of the battery. Unfortunately, I would say the vast majority of Amigas, of that specific model of Amiga, were put up in the attic in a box and left for years and years, and almost all of them have battery leak damage on the motherboards now. And yeah, it's beyond my abilities to repair, but I'm holding on to it anyway, because if I happen to run into somebody who is capable of fixing it, I can give it to them. Because I'm not just going to throw away an old computer because I can't fix it. Somebody else could. Anyway, enough of my rambling, let's get on with this video. The purpose of this video is I want to spend the next hour and change, let's say, playing one of my most favourite puzzle games of all time. And we're going to do that by playing the original version, the version from which all other versions shall be judged. We are going to be playing Lemmings for the Amiga 500, or the Amiga. This emulator, the settings on this emulator are set to standard, stock. Oh, come on. Why is it not doing mouse? Okay, here we go. Here we go. The emulator's settings are set to stock Amiga 500s, no extra fast RAM. Bog standard 68,000 CPU. And great thing about the Amiga is that it fucking switches resolutions on the fly, and this specific emulator doesn't really have an ability to just scale it all up to a fixed aspect ratio. So I'm going to have to be constantly moving this window around. tasty beverage. Oh wait, hold up. Got to load. Lemmings originally came on 2 floppy disks for the Amiga, so what I've done, I've enabled settings. There we go. We had to access the floppy disk to finish off that loading, that intro animation. Oh dear. So yeah, so I've set it up so we have a second virtual floppy drive, so we can have both floppy disks accessible at the same time. So I don't have to keep selecting the one we need from a menu all the time. So, I'm going to get that centered. There we are. Right, so we've got 4 difficulty levels: fun, tricky, taxing, and mayhem. I like how they call the easiest ones fun, implying that the other 3 aren't fun? No? Okay. Yeah, this game was made by DMA Design. DMA Design are technically still around today. Technically. They go by a different name these days. They go by the title of Rockstar North. So yeah, this is the Grand Theft Auto people. Back when they were making real games, damn it. No, I'm kidding. No, but seriously, Lemmings is a fucking cool game. So, like a lot of Amiga games, you can select music or sound effects, which I'm pretty sure this game does have both music and sound effects at the same time. Maybe just selecting sound effects just turns the music off. But anyway, we're going to have music on for this, because the music in this game is pretty good. It's all a bunch of, what would you call it? Royalty-free stuff, you know? Like nursery rhymes and bits like that. Just, you know, nothing major. I don't believe there was any original music written for this game, with the exception of what you heard on the intro, I believe. I might be wrong. I like this little text crawl happening down the bottom. It's talking about something. I wasn't paying attention. Beware of backseat players. I will. So, anyway, let's get on with this. Got to access the disk. So yeah. Level 1. Just dig. 10 lemmings. Only need to save 1. The release rate of 50. So when it says release rate, that's the minimum speed the game will dispense the lemmings out of the lemming dispenser. So that's the little door that opens up and the lemmings drop down from. That's 50% is the minimum speed. So you can't make it any slower than 50. That's what it's letting you know there. And a time limit of 5 minutes. Rating of fun. I shall be the judge of that. Okay, so Lemmings. If you've never heard of Lemmings before, you've got these little dudes, they're walking around, you have to get them to the goal, get them there safely, kill as few as possible, and you have a selection of abilities. We only have one available to us at the moment, so you select an ability, click on an individual lemming to give that lemming that ability, and they will proceed to use it, if it can. Unfortunately, this game does not have a turbo button to basically speed the game up once you've solved it. So quite a few of the levels you will just have to sit there and wait for all of the lemmings to make their way slowly to the exit. There are some later versions of this game that did include a turbo button. The Windows 9, was it Lemmings for Windows, I believe is what it was called, has introduced a turbo button, so to, you know, so you don't have to sit there and wait, but unfortunately, we do.
Let's go.
Okay, so we've got parachutes, or parasol. We have to make sure we click on every single one of these guys. If they fall from too high up, they will splat on the ground and be dead. So we have to make sure we save all of them. Yep. So basically the first like 10 or so levels of this game are basically tutorials for each individual skill. So that was the parasol tutorial. Now we've got the blocker tutorial. This is the first level that has the potential to tax slower machines. So for example, if you were perhaps playing a port, one of the dozens and dozens of Lemmings ports for various consoles and handhelds, this is potentially the first level where you'll start to see some chugging.
Let's go.
So, all the blocker does is just he stands there and prevents other lemmings from walking past him. That's all he does. And you can see the lemmings, they can make small drops without dying. However, we want to put the blocker here because they will not be able to make this drop without dying. However, they can make this one. And one more blocker there. And now we've made a safe route, we can speed up the dispenser. Everything else. And yeah, unfortunately the emulator I'm using also, at least as far as I know, it might do, maybe I just haven't found it, but as far as I know it doesn't have a frame skip ability, so you can't just, you know, temporarily speed up the emulation to force the game to stop wasting your time. Maybe I just haven't found it yet. The emulator I'm using, by the way, is Amiga Forever. It's a very good emulator, very professionally made, very easy to set up. You don't have to fuck around with too many settings to get it working. Anyway, hang on, let's just... You can't retrieve blockers. Once you designate a lemming as a blocker, that lemming is doomed. There we go. It's a hot password there for you. So yeah, Amiga Forever is a very, very well made, very slick looking emulator that is not freeware. You have to buy it. And this is an older version, I believe. This is the 2012 version, Amiga Forever Plus, 2012, that's it, yep. That I bought years and years ago and have not upgraded. But it still works fine. I believe the people behind this emulator have officially stopped updating it now. So the version you can buy from their website at the moment is the final official build, as far as I know. At least that's what I'm assuming it will be. That's what they imply, anyway. Alright, here we go. Diggers. Diggers and climbers. Alright, select the climb ability. You don't have to... some people think you have to apply an ability to a lemming in, like, the moment they, they reach the area where they need to use it. No, you can just... Some of the abilities you can just preload onto a lemming, and then they will use it once they reach an appropriate obstacle. So, yeah. Any lemmings I designate as climbers will keep on walking along until they come to a wall which they can scale, and they will then proceed to climb. I used to think when I was little that you had to click them the very moment they touch the wall, but it's not the case. Okay, here we go. This is another potential bad frame rate level if you happen to be playing this on a console. Alright, this is the Basher. The Bashers are very similar to Diggers. The difference is Diggers dig in a downwards diagonal direction, Bashers dig horizontally. Hold on, there we go. Yeah. Bashers, you do kind of have to click on them when they're fairly close to a wall. Unlike a lot of the other abilities, it will not auto-activate when the lemming reaches an appropriate obstacle. Okay. Don't worry about those guys. They'll come back over the hill and come around anyway. Awesome. I think I'm going to do a video like this for every single major version of the original Lemmings. So not all of them are going to be on emulators. Some of them will be real hardware. So, I've already got, let's see, Mega Drive, Master System, Super Nintendo, NES, physical copies. I've got a Game Boy copy on the way, and a PlayStation 1 copy, and a PlayStation 2 copy. I would definitely like to, because the each individual port, like Lemmings was popular at a time when multi-platform porting was not as simple as it is now. Now it's pretty great, like developers haven't had it better, everything's kind of got more or less similar architecture. When you make a game for one platform, let's say 80 to 90% of the code can be carried over to pretty much any other major hardware platform at this point. It didn't used to be that way. During the, say, the 8, 16 and 32-bit eras, some might say even a little bit after that. Like the PS2 generation was really the last generation where this was a thing. But for a long time, individual platforms would be like on a low-level architecture like level would be vastly different from each other. Completely different CPUs, RAM configurations, GPU specs, completely different. You couldn't, there were no resolution standards, for example. it was before the days of like, oh, everything runs at either 640p, 720p, 1080p. No, it's before then. It's like it wasn't even 240p wasn't even really technically a standard. It's just a bunch of stuff just happened to have, you know, output resolutions around that number. So that sort of became a standard because of that. So whenever a developer had to port a game to another system, you basically had to rebuild that game again from the ground up. Like, you probably wouldn't even be able to carry over like art assets. You could not like rely on other platforms having the same like the ability to draw sprites on the screen was not guaranteed, you know. So a lot of the time you couldn't even carry over the same art you'd made for a previous version. You'd have to draw everything again to accommodate for the resolution, the sprite drawing or lack of, you know, or lack thereof sprite drawing, and like color information. It was a fucking nightmare. And so what a lot of the time is, a lot of the time, the original developer, if you were lucky, the original developer would, if they had the time and the money and they weren't, you know, desperately trying to get on with their next major project, they would handle the port jobs themselves. But most of the time that's not how it happened. Most of the time what happened was the original developer would make the version of the game for the lead platform. So DMA made the original Amiga version of Lemmings, and then for something let's say for example the Mega Drive and Super Nintendo versions, the contracts for those ports were given to Sunsoft, who was a Japanese developer at the time. Actually, Sunsoft did a very good job. The Mega Drive and Super Nintendo versions of Lemmings aren't perfect. They've definitely got, both of them have their share of issues. But you know what? They look and they run and they control just fine on those platforms. There are some pretty fucking bad versions of Lemmings out there. Woof. But the 16-bit versions, 16-bit console versions are definitely not them. I think, what was it? Probe handled the Master System port, I believe. And yeah, so you'd end up, developers would end up farming off ports for various hardwares to different companies who, more often or not, would specialise in those specific hardware platforms. So Probe, they during what the early to mid 90s, they were kind of known for being somewhat of a somewhat known for being a port house. That was basically 90% of their workload was making other people's games work on various platforms, especially Sega stuff. So Probe, I think, yeah, they did stuff for like Super Nintendo and Game Boy and all that. But yeah, their most common stuff was porting games to the Mega Drive, Master System, and Game Gear. I believe that was their primary skill set. Alright, here we go. Alright. Builders. Builders are extremely useful. They're probably the single most useful type of lemming in this game. So you click on a lemming with the builder ability and they will just start building a staircase. And as you can imagine, this is extremely useful for getting over all kinds of obstacles. Whether it's walls, hazards, bottomless pits. Oh yes, we'll be using a lot of builders. There we go. Fortunately, they build quite slowly, so you usually end up with situations like this, where they get overtaken by lemmings behind them. And then if it's possible, you have to try and save those lemmings as well. Tell you what, no, we're not even going to bother. If these guys don't get out of the pit by the time the last lemming passes them, I'm just going to blow them up, because I'm not going to wait for these guys. Oh, I think they're safe, actually. I think they're going to get out. Yeah. Alright. You survived this day, guys. What would I consider bad versions of Lemmings? I mean, there's two... Sometimes calling a port bad is a little bit unfair, because you could say that by the standards of the platform it's running on, it's an impressive game. But you also have to look at it at the angle of comparing it to the original game. So, a prime example would be the Commodore 64 version of Lemmings, which, by the way, fantastically late. I want to say the Commodore 64 version of Lemmings came out in like 1994? And, yeah, like, who the fuck was buying Commodore 64 games in 1994? Like, but it's an official release. It's not like a weird hacked together fan port. It's Psygnosis put that out for real. Only in Europe, because Europeans are the only people crazy enough to even bother, you know, supporting the Commodore 64 into the mid-90s. As far as I know, it was only Europe. Pretty sure it was only Europe. But yeah, the Commodore 64 version. By the standards of the hardware, that's a good Commodore 64 game. But comparing it to, let's say, this version, the original Amiga version, it's a piece of shit. I like to be a bit more positive. I like to take things from the perspective of the hardware of the port job, you know. Some people will be like, oh, it looks way worse and sounds way worse and runs way worse than the Amiga version, therefore it is shit. I prefer to be the part of the former crowd, where it's like, hey, this game is somehow running on a Commodore 64, that's awesome. Not necessarily the version you want, but well done anyway. I like to take that view more often than not. This level's piss easy. It's actually kind of embarrassing. That's it, we've just won. I don't understand what they thought. Did they place some of the assets in the level incorrectly when they were making it? I feel like this is like meant to be over here somewhere, and they accidentally placed the door too far to the left, or they put the exit too far to the left. I feel like these should be different. Oh well. Speed that up. Don't want to be here forever. Alright, this guy's doomed. He's not going anywhere.
Oh no!
I want to say most of the levels in this game, it is actually impossible to save all of the lemmings. I fully believe that 99% may in fact be the highest possible rescue percentage for that level. Like, which, I don't know, seems strange to me. But yeah, it's fine. Okay, this level is actually a pain. I'm going to have to pause. Some of the later levels in this game require the use of pausing a lot because it's the only way to give yourself enough time to get around the level and select the right abilities. So what we want to do, these guys are going to come out here really quickly, so we want to get a basher, unpause, get him start bashing, and then wait for the guy to come back. Oh, we lost one. Oh well. We lost a lemming. Walk straight into the spinning blades. There we go. Goody, a car alarm's just started going off outside. I love this neighbourhood.
Oh no!
There we are. So yeah, we could have gotten 99% there. But accidentally, I didn't click soon enough or accurately enough. Sometimes clicking accurately on lemmings when they're very close together can be quite difficult because there's no real way of knowing which one you're clicking on until you've already clicked. I wish you could assign abilities while the game was paused, but unfortunately you can't. You can select an ability, but you can't assign abilities while paused, which is a shame. Alright, here we go.
Let's go!
This one's a little tricky. This one teaches you how to do zigzag digging. So, that's what we're going to do. You have to be careful because you don't want to dig straight down immediately, because then you're actually adding all of this fall to the distance. So you want to dig down to the halfway point, then create a little platform for them to walk on, and then dig down again. And then that should be just high enough for them to survive. But not that. That's a little too much. So they will die if you dig immediately. So you've got to let them walk over a little bit. So it's weird. You can't click on abilities when it's paused, but you can. Okay. It's one of those weird design quirks they probably didn't think of at the time. That's one of the improvements Sunsoft would add to the 16-bit versions of the game. The console, 16-bit console versions, the ability to select abilities with the cursor while paused. Right, so we're going to wait for him to walk over. Alright, then we let him dig. Oh, Jesus Christ, okay. That first one will go over. We've got to catch him. Here we go. Awesome, caught. And then we're going to select a blocker. Have him act as a blocker to prevent any potential lemmings walking off the edge. Okay. Wait for him to get down to the halfway line. And then now. That's perfect. That's a good way to break up that fall into two separate falls, so they don't fall splat on the ground. Awesome.
Oh no!
There we go. Keep your hair on, Mr. Lemming. See, 60 lemmings, only need to save 83%. That's a very specific number, 83%.
Let's go!
Okay, so these walls with the arrows on, these walls do not allow you to dig through them in the opposite direction of the arrows. So if I was to try and get a basher to dig through this block against the arrows, he wouldn't be able to do it. I would have to dig from this side for it to work. So what I'm going to do, select climber, assign 2 lemmings to climb, have them go on a mission. And while they're up here, let's assign them with the ability to use parasols. I can become a blocker to send the other guy back at the wall. And then where's the double stick? There it is, there's the basher. Awesome. And the basher will make his way back through the block. While he's doing that, we'll just increase the release rate. Oh, he's still a climber. Just because he's climbed a wall doesn't mean he lost the ability to climb. He will climb any other walls that he happens to run into. Yeah, so abilities do not overwrite each other. You can have multiple abilities, so, which is useful. There we go. Just like that. I think, yeah, you have to kill at least 1 lemming to finish that mission. So it's another example of 100% rescue rate being impossible. Level 12, patience. Something many people these days seem to be lacking. 80 lemmings. Only need to save 40 of them. Release rate 99. So again, like that level of a few levels ago, they're going to be coming out thick and fast, and we cannot slow them down. So we have to figure our shit out quickly. Alright, got my finger on the pause button. Okay. And basher. While he's bashing, he's going to get people heading back this way. We've got to catch them. There we go. See if I can get the first one as he comes out the wall. Yeah. This is a problem. It's really difficult to click on a specific lemming when you get situations like this. It's like, you can't just have to click and hope that the one you click on is facing the right way. Nope. Okay, we got one. We fucking got one. Ugh. Shamrock. Oh, forgot. We've got a dude all the way over here. I'll just grab this and pull it.
Oh no!
Boom. Another level, expertly maneuvered through, rather. As much as I love the original game, I'm not much of a fan of Lemmings 2. It's just it's the I just can't. I find it difficult to comprehend the new abilities they gave all the Lemmings. Where it's like, at a glance, you don't know what the hell they're for. Whereas in Lemmings 1, everything is extremely obvious. You know, you've got two types of diggers: a basher, builder, blocker. You know, parasol, climber. All the abilities are self-explanatory. So this one's sneaky. Because you think, oh, this one's super easy. It's just, there's a flat surface down there. So all you need to do is just dig one hole and it's over. No. This platform is just above the terminal drop distance for a lemming. So if you were to dig a hole, the first lemming digging the hole would get down safely, but all the other lemmings following him, because the difference between the top of this platform and the bottom of this platform is all the difference that counts. So yeah, the lemming digging would survive, but all the others would die horribly. So you have to make sure that every individual lemming has to dig separately. So what we're going to do. However, I've got a trick for this level. If you set the release rate to 35, that is the perfect speed. So what you can do. Oh wait, oh shit! Hang on, wrong ability selected. Can we save him? We need 100% survival rate for this. Okay, we saved him. Awesome. Very nearly failed the level there because I didn't make sure I had the correct ability selected. Okay. We have them all do this. But if you set it to 35, that's just fast enough for the behind lemming to enter the hole just as the digger finishes digging. Meaning you can use one digger to save two lemmings, which comes in very handy for the harder variant of this level later on in the game. Basically this exact same level again, but you have way more lemmings and like half the time. And that strategy helps out a lot for that. There we go. Level 14 already. Origins and Lemmings. Alright, this one's all a bunch of building and digging. Awesome, here we go.
Let's go.
Alright, we're on a basher. Well, actually no, let's use a standard digger. The standard digger is probably one of the least used abilities in the game. You tend to use basher and like horizontal and vertical digging far more often than you do diagonal. click on him just as he finishes. You can get him to keep going. 2, 3. That should be enough to reach the wall. Okay. So we want Basher. He'll slowly make his way. Very slowly make his way. Should have perhaps set the stairs a little bit further back so we could have gotten up here and they could just walk normally. But oh well, too late now. He's just going to carve his way all the way through. So we set it back here. Thrilling stuff watching this, I imagine. This is definitely a... this is the sort of game that if you're going to make a video of yourself playing this game, you need to be on top of your commentary game, because you get a lot of downtime in this game like this, where you're just kind of just sitting and waiting for stuff to finish. Fortunately, oh, fuck. Okay. Repair that. Okay, fixed. Let's try that again, shall we? Fuck. Okay. Like I was saying, there's a lot of downtime in this game, and if you're just recording yourself playing it, it's like you kind of gotta have shit to say. Uh-oh. Oh no, I can't see. Okay, that could have gone really poorly there, because had I clicked on a lemming and he was facing the wrong way, he would have dug a hole straight down into the water, and that would have been a failed mission, so... Whew. Now we've got a clear route to the end. Okay, come on you guys. Tell you what.
Oh no!
Fuck that. I don't need 100%. There we go. You're just too slow. You're too slow. Serves you right for being so damn slow. Alright, level 15. Don't let your eyes deceive you. Don't let your eyes deceive you. I'm not sure what that's meant to mean, because this is a pretty straightforward level. Like, you look at the hazards in this level and you're just like, yeah, okay, I know what to do. Calling the level that can, like, trick people into thinking too hard about this level. It's like, it's a little bit... Because I'm looking at these pillars and I'm thinking bashers. I'm looking at the pit over to the right and I'm thinking builders. You know? So... Don't think too hard about what the level titles mean. Sometimes they give you hints, but a lot of the time they're just... no. Alright, so we want a blocker. Oop, build. No, pause, rather. The build ability. I want this guy to build me a staircase. Do it from down here. You know when he's about to finish building, because you'll hear the last 3 steps he places will make a faint ticking sound as he puts them down. You should be able to hear it. Three. Oh, fuck. That's not good. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Okay. I've got a plan. Blow him up. Or have this middle lemming here finish the staircase. My timing, I clicked on him just a little bit too late. And as a result, he fell to his death. Anyway. Doesn't matter. Labour is cheap in this universe. And that should be enough. We should just need 1, possibly 2 stairways for this gap. No, I think we're going to need a second one. Oh, okay. Very nearly needed a third lemming then. There we go. Yep. So what I'm going to do... max out the release. Get them all out. And I'm going to blow this guy up. And unleash the horde.
Oh no!
Cool. Like an example, like this. This is a perfect example of where a turbo button would come in really handy right about now, because we're just going to have to sit here for the next minute and wait for these guys all to leave. I'm going to open another drink. What have we got here? Ooh, cider. Stiff one. Got it. Lovely. What are we at? 60%. Cool. What's the current state of the Lemmings franchise these days? Well, DMA made the original game, but I'm pretty sure, actually no, I'm not just pretty sure, I'm certain that whatever publishing deal DMA signed with Psygnosis basically gave Psygnosis the rights to the series. So even though DMA made the original game, Psygnosis owned it. And then why has this suddenly appeared? Why is the... hang on. That's weird. Okay. Okay, fixed. DMA took the rights from Psygnosis due to the publishing deal took the rights to the game from DMA, and then later on Sony bought Psygnosis, turned them into Sony Studio Liverpool, and then a few years ago liquidated them. So now Sony, I believe, technically controls the Lemmings license. So don't expect to see any new Lemmings games anytime soon. Except for dog shit pay-to-win mobile games, which, like the one that came out last year. Yep, that's right. They made a pay-to-win Lemmings game for phones, and it is fucking terrible. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Alright. Heaven. So. Guess what we're going to have to build? That's right, we're building a stairway to heaven. Oh god. Uh-oh. Tell you what, we're going to have to sacrifice one. Because he's too close to the ladder, so if I turn him into a blocker now, when I explode him, he's going to destroy the bottom of the ladder and everyone's just going to drop off the edge. So I'm just going to have to let this guy die, because I was too slow. And while he's doing that, I'm going to come back over here and turn this guy into a blocker. So, fun fact, certain versions of this game... Oh god! Fuck! Damn it, damn it. Okay, here we go again. Oh, are you kidding me? Stop it, there we go. I got one. Everything's going horribly wrong. It's okay, we're fine. I was too slow and accidentally lost my builder. Oh, I've got two of them. It's both really close to each other. Fun. See if I can save both of them. So, anyway, what was I saying? Certain versions of this game found the inclusion of the word heaven objectionable. No prizes for guessing which versions. And so those versions replaced the word heaven with paradise. Because certain Japanese companies considered any kind of religious language or iconography to be a taboo subject for Western audiences, even if those games came from Western developers originally. Uh-oh, why is... Okay. Oh, wow, he's going really far. So when certain Japanese companies would handle port jobs, porting the game back to the West, they would remove any religious references from games to avoid any kind of cultural backlash. Mainly America. America's the country. I almost said company then. I don't know. I'm not sure I'd be wrong saying company. America is the primary reason why that was a thing at the time, where you would basically just forcefully remove any references to religion in the games to avoid upsetting people. So, anyway, that was my extremely long-winded and over-explained story about how some versions of this game have the word paradise instead of heaven.
Oh no!
How long have we been going for? About an hour. Okay, we'll go a little bit longer. I said an hour and change, so I technically can keep going. Okay, level 17. Easy when you know how. Isn't everything easy when you know how, though? Isn't that how that works? Once you know how to do something, it's easy.
Let's go!
Okay. This one's tricky, because you need to be on your shit for this one. Okay, what am I doing? I want a basher. Yeah, that's actually a good plan. Fuck! No! Bad plan. Accidentally selected the wrong ability. Balls. We can save this. We can save this. Blow him up. Oh fuck. Okay. We got this. We got this. We got this. It's okay. We gotta be quick. Okay. Parasol. Bugger. Okay, we saved one.
Oh no!
Oh, okay. Okay. It gets hectic. Right, alright. I'm gonna... Oh, I'm gonna leave that for now. Let them do their thing. I'm gonna focus on this builder. See what I mean? When the lemmings get all like bunched up like that, it becomes really tough to tell what you're clicking on. Okay, take no chances. As soon as I hear the ticking, just spam the mouse button. Okay. Okay, what's the plan? What's the plan, Mac? Okay, I've got an idea. If you've got to remember how to do this. Right, so when he comes up here, I'm going to have him dig down. Yep, he stayed. When he gets to about there, I'm going to have him dig this way. Oh, is that enough? Oh, okay, it's low enough. Good. Awesome. I'm going to blow him up. He's standing on metal plate, so he won't make a crater.
Oh no!
Right. That was the plan. I'm going to get him. Because you might be thinking, why not take them down this lower route here? It looks easier. Look, no, there's actually hidden traps down here. If you send lemmings down here, crushers appear to kill all your lemmings. So that's kind of a mean trick, because you don't know they're there until you see it happening. So the only way to do it is going to the right. Okay, we're through. We're through. Minor setback, but we are doing okay. Alright, he's gonna dig through that and send everyone back. Cool. I do not remember what the rescue percentage requirement for this level is. I do not remember. Oh shit. Pause. Uh-oh. Things are... Okay, we're good. We're good. We should be good. We should be good. A little bit, We're okay. We got this. %, 66% should be enough, right? 66%? That should be enough. So we can't rescue this guy anyway, we may as well just blow him up now. %. That's enough, surely. Plenty, plenty. Only need 40. Worrying about nothing. Okay, getting tricky. Starting to get a little bit tricky. See, number of lemmings 70, 71%. That's again a highly specific percentage here. Release rate 80, so pretty fast.
Let's go.
Alright, where we go? We've got a bunch of platforms and then... okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. I understand. So we've got a bunch of blockers and a bunch of bombs. Bomb guys. No diggers, because that would be too easy. Here and go down here.
Oh no!
Uh-oh. Blow him up, that'll dump everyone. Oh shit. That dropped too much for them. Oh no, they're surviving, it's fine. It's absolutely fine, everyone. Drop them down into here. We got this. We got this. This is nothing. Uh-oh, I accidentally trapped one on the wall. Can he get out, I wonder? Or is he trapped forever? Oh no, we got out. Good. Yeah, that one looks harder than it actually is. Easy. Simple. Alright, level 19. Here we come. Let's stop at level 20. For now, at least. Christ, at least the console versions load faster. God. Right, what have we got here? We've got a bunch of arches, and then okay, stairway again. Again, this one's pretty basic, pretty easy. From about here, I reckon. Second stone on the right from the centre of the last arch, or whatever you would call this. He'll do his thing. Keep an eye on these guys walking left though. Ooh. Don't lose your builder again. Finger on the pause button. Gotta be ready to go back. Woof! I did it again. I did it again, you guys. Great. Good stuff. Good stuff. Excellent. Ugh. It's okay, we can fix this. We can fix this. How are we going to fix this? Okay. Tell you what I'll do before we do that, let's first of all secure our back door so we don't lose any lemmings off the back here. Okay. You're going to be our sacrificial piece. Okay. Sandwich. Here we go. Not an actual sandwich, a lemming sandwich. Get rid of you.
Oh no!
You'll walk out of it. You finish this damn stairway. That's fine. You'll make it. So now I've got to worry about this dude out of the way. But then again, this lip of the hole here might be too much for lemmings to get past. Oh no, they can climb out. Good. Just over 2 minutes to get everyone out. One of the trade-offs you see in a lot of the console versions of this game is, especially in the 8 and 16-bit versions, is the numbers of lemmings you see in a level. So this level has 100 lemmings in it. I doubt very much that the NES, Game Boy, Master System, and Game Gear versions of this level have 100 lemmings in them. Because the frame rate would chug too much, the game would just slow to a crawl with that many lemmings in play at once. So I think what they do I think they limit the maximum number of lemmings possible in a puzzle down to like 50 or 60 for those platforms. I don't remember exactly how many they limit themselves to, but yeah, it's slowdown is a problem in the Mega Drive and Super Nintendo versions, it's fucking heinous in the 8-bit versions.
Oh no!
Here we go. Alright, level 20, here we come. Ooh, this one looks complicated. We are now at Lemcon 1. I think there's 120 levels in this game. Each difficulty level has 30 levels attached to it, I believe. 4 difficulty levels, 30 levels each. Yeah, 120 levels. Which is significant. Right. Can you build the thing before the other guy gets there? No, he's dead. Oh well. Okay. There is no metal plate to stand on in this level, so we're not going to bother trying to turn anyone into a blocker at the moment. We're just going to accept the losses. Good enough. Good enough is good enough. That's what I always say. Where's my cider? Oh, let's speed up the release rate. Get this shit done. Okay. Come on, hurry it up, boys. And done. Hope you're all writing down these hot passwords, by the way. Oh, just in case you're wondering, at least every version that I know of uses different passwords for the levels. So don't think you can just take this password for this level in the Amiga version and then use it to get to the exact same level in on a different platform. No. Proprietary passwords. So this level's interesting because the terrain, the design of the terrain is extremely Worms-ish. It straight up looks like a map from Worms. Which is interesting because I'm pretty sure Lemmings predates Worms. Because if I remember correctly, Worms started out as a mod for Lemmings or something, on the extremely early mods, because the original Worms runs on basically a modified Lemmings code, and then that went on to become its own hugely successful, hugely successful by, you know, British developer standards who started out on the Amiga. It's its own successful series. But yeah, it's interesting how this level, because several of the levels in this game are inspired directly by other games from Psygnosis. Like, I think there's a couple of Shadow of the Beast themed levels in this game. we hadn't gotten to yet. I don't know. It's very possible that this is just a coincidence, that this only just happens to look a bit like a Worms level. But yeah. Maybe it's a coincidence, because I'm pretty damn sure Worms came out after this. Okay, they can just drop down safely there, I believe. Yep, they're fine. Alright, bashers. Get bashing. Alright, now you can't see it, but that's a trap. Tell you what I'll do, I'll let a couple of worms die just so you can see the trap in action. It's a bear trap. And the animation's quite grisly, actually. It comes up and grabs the lemming, and it closes on the lemming's neck. And you see the trap come up, snap shut, and then the lemming's head kind of like fly up and spin around a little bit and fall to the ground. It's quite grisly, actually. It's interesting. Yep. But the animation is so slow that... if the lemmings are bunched together close enough, several of them will get by the time the animation finishes. Alright, good. Come on, double time it. Don't make me blow you all up. Tell you what, let's since we're most of the way there already, let's finish off the quote-unquote fun levels for this video. We'll do all 30 levels of the lowest difficulty, and then maybe we'll come back another time and do some of the harder levels. 94% should be enough. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, this is it. This is the level that's inspired by Shadow of the Beast. Yeah, beast of a level. 100 lemmings, save 80 of them, release rate 55 minutes. Okay. Pretty sure this level just uses, straight up just uses art assets, original art assets from the first Shadow of the Beast. It didn't redraw anything, it's just like, just use what we got, man, it's fine. Oh, fuck. Okay, there we go. They're gonna bash their way through the trees. This level's actually way easier than you think it might be. You just bash your way through the trees all the way to the end until you get to this tree, then you build a stairway up here, bash through, then build a stairway up. Super, super easy. Yeah, this level even uses a Shadow of the Beast style music track as well, so... Take a break from the nursery rhymes and folk songs for a minute just to listen to some Shadow of the Beast music. Fucking really? Okay. Try that again. Okay. Let's be safe and build 3 staircases, because that's pretty high. We're doing that. Okay. Bash the way through that tree to get back. And we're done. Easy. They're all out by now. So we can just go back, kill this guy, get him out of our hair.
Oh no!
Oh! No, we're not done yet. We've got to dig our way through this tree. Then we're done. Luckily these guys don't have to go back too far. Mother's milk. Sweet. Alright, 23. Seven to go after this. Ooh. I remember this one. I've lost that lemming feeling. Yeah, this one's difficult, but we shall persevere. Okay, let's look. Why is... Okay, this is strange. There's an exit. I want to say most of these... This is different to, again, some of the other versions of this level. I want to say that one is definitely real. I want to say some of these are fake. I don't remember. Like that's too easy. Like, come on, that's no way. There's no way that's real. Like, your first, instinct would be to go for the one that's closest, right? There's no way. I don't trust this game. You can't dig up anyway, so... I mean, yeah, you can make a... No, we're going to go right. We're going to go right. It's the only one that seems legit right now. I could be wrong, but no, I'm pretty sure this is the one you're meant to go to. Okay. Unpause. Okay, and then we're going to get... What is going on with the mouse? Oh god! Almost forgot about my builder again. something in the mouse that's causing it to... Oh no, I didn't need to. I panicked. I wasn't thinking and I panicked, but it doesn't matter. He's not going to die. It's doing it again. What is it doing? Why is the mouse doing this? Okay, I'm going to build another staircase actually. If we want to get high. If we want to get over that fire. We want to go between these two flames. Fuck. I've cocked it up, haven't I? Can I save this guy? Can I? Because sometimes you can get him to build a ladder into another ladder and he will, like, turn back instead of walking off the edge. Oh, he does. He turned back. Awesome. Okay, what is going on with this mouse? This is silly. Alright, I want a basher. Ready? Oh, that's not okay. Alright, let's save him again. While he's doing this, let's just build another one. Go a bit further back, get a little bit higher. Just go up, you coward. It's annoying how they'll turn back when you don't want them to turn back. Just keep walking forward, you fool! Okay, now we'll do the bashing, because now he'll have to walk forward. Great. Oh god! No, that was dumb. Fucking fantastic. Very upset right now. Okay, how are we going to do this?
Oh no!
We're going to lose a couple lemmings. Bash his way through, finally making some headway. Oh, no, couldn't save him. Oh well. He's going to dig to that hole. Okay, I don't know what is going on with the mouse, but it's really getting on my tits right now. Oh god. How are we going to approach this? Okay, let's bash. God! Turn back, you fool. Fuck. Well, fucking great. Oh, this is annoying. Okay. What are we going to do? Kill you. Oh, you fuck! Whatever. Not going well. Okay, here we go. There's a bloody step there. Okay. Great. They're going to walk all the way back, hit the blocker and come back again. Oh my god. And I've got to have them bash. I'll tell you what. Let's have them dig that way. I don't think it's a real exit though, I think that's a fake. Let's have... Okay, we got this. Well, crap. That didn't work. See, there's no exit there. Bloody told you. See, those are real. Alright, they're coming back. Here we go. Look, just this is the problem. You click on ones that are facing the wrong way and you end up just wasting a bunch of abilities. Oh god, thank god. Right. He'll hit that, he'll come up to there, and then we'll keep bashing, he'll have to hit straight there. Look at that. Perfect. Oh my god. Couldn't have been better. Look at that. Perfect. Excellent. Now we've lost all our lemmings. Oh, we're out of bashers. And we're too high. Stop. You know what? Let's just, kill everyone. Alright, that was our first real failure. Okay. Alright, let's try that again. Let's try going left. Let's try going left this time. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. ourselves some breathing room though. Hang on, let's plot this out. Start from here so we get up there, get ourselves some height. Always use more height, because we can't dig up, so it's best to try and start from the highest point possible. Uh-oh. We might be approaching terminal height. Okay, we're not. We didn't. Okay, we didn't start killing our lemmings by having them fall to their deaths. Good. Alright, let's take a basher. Fuck. Okay. Have him dig this way. He'll get up there and we'll bash into here, and then we'll make our way through there. We've got a plan. We've got a plan. Oh my god. Right. Nope, he's still bashing. I thought he'd stop, but he's still going. Oh no, he stopped. Oh look, we've got 2 exits. Good stuff. We win. Yeah, that was a lot easier. I was overthinking it last time. Why are they going back? Ah. There we go. Look, I didn't even need to rescue that many. 25% is all I needed. I got 88. Konbanwa, Lemming-san. Alright. What do we got? Okay, it's doing this thing again with the mouse. Let's move that around. Reset the mouse. I don't know why it's doing it. It's weird. See, now it's fine. Okay. Gotta remember now what I did. What did I do? What did I do? I come out here, drop down here. That's too high, that will kill them. They can't dig this way, so got to build a ladder. That should be okay for them to fall, because that's definitely too high. Building a ladder up there would just, they'd all fall to their deaths. That should be low enough. I'm guessing here, I don't remember what I did. Oof, and they're fast too. Cock! Okay. We're okay. Lost a few, but we're okay. So again, you can't... It's tough to click on the ones you want to click on when they're all bunched together like that. It's really annoying. Oh god, there's clearly something here. So let's just dig down. Maybe these two can dodge it by building stuff over it. I do not trust this. Clearly a trap. Yeah, they're fine. We got through. I just hope we passed the percentage. $66.73. Perfect. We're fine. We're fine. Ooh, spiderwebs. Lemmings everywhere. 100. Release rate 99. Great.
Let's go.
I think this one's easier than it seems, because they just straight up just walk up and across the top of all of this. You don't have to do any digging through here. I think then you can just dig down through the spider web. Hang on a sec. How much is that little doggy in the window is apparently playing? Okay, we're going to have to set a blocker here. Whoops. Yep. Another blocker. 97%. That was much easier than the last couple levels. Yeah, we only needed 50 and we got 97. We're fine. Nightmare on Lem Street. We're almost there, everyone. Almost there. We're not going to get it under 2 hours, but definitely under 2 hours, 2.5. Definitely. Okay. What's the release rate? Is only 30, so it's just the one exit in this level, isn't it? Over there. Okay, good. Right, okay. Only 2, so we've got to get both of them. I think we've got to get both of them to the end. Okay, so he's through and he's finished building. He's just going to drop off and survive and go through, isn't he? Yeah. Okay, I want a basher. Awesome. You're going to have to start building your way up. Out of there. Yeah, we're home free. He's not going to die now. Okay, he can make that. You can make that. Come on. Yeah, see? Don't be a coward. If I can get him up to here, I can just have him bash through this wall. Oh, whoa. Yeah. Alright. We win. Alright. One more level in the hole. 4 more to go. Yeah, I needed 100%. That one's fun. I like that one. Let's be careful out there. This one looks complicated. I need to save at least 25. Release rate 1. Really slow release rate. Still loading. There we go.
Let's go.
Right, what have we got? So that's definitely too high. So we're definitely going to want to go this way. 100%. So we're going to want a blocker. We're going to want to give ourselves some breathing room, so we're going to have him come here. Oh fuck. Well, we lost one. We lost two. Alright, so we're going to come up, go across the top. Obviously going to have to block that, obviously. I've got a plan, so I want the digger. Okay. Then I want blockers. He's dead. We've lost him. Then he can become a basher. I hope that's not too high for them. Oh. Sucker it was. Turn him into a builder. Blow him up. He'll fall down here.
Oh
Excellent. Tell you what, I'm going to leave that running. I'm going to go to the toilet for a moment. I'll be back before it finishes. Oh, awesome. And, oh, looks like it's over. So, I might be able to save this guy. No? No, I can't turn him into a digger and have him... Oh well.
no!
Armageddon it is. Yep, we win. If only they could fly. 100, save at least 60, release rate 80, pretty fast release rate, and a pretty tight time limit too. Okay. Interesting. Oh my god. Weird mouse issues. I wonder what does that. Okay. So think I've got a plan. Well, he's dead. And stop. Okay, we've got ourselves a nice, safe area for the lemmings now. Keep building up. Getting a bit crowded now. Oh god. Oh wait, hang on. We've got a plan, we've got a plan. Well, he's dead. Okay, I'll put another blocker out. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Oh fuck. Uh-oh. Okay, let's try going this way. This is a plan. Hey, this might actually work, actually. Okay, I think this is going to work. I just hope I've saved enough, that's all. How many left? Just these guys. Okay, no big deal. Lost a few. But, should have enough to pass this level. $60. At least 80%, surely. At least. Yep. Look at that. 83%. Alright.
Oh no.
Nukem. And yes, look at that. We're okay. We're doing okay. 2 more. 2 more levels and we're out of here. Waralora Lemmings.
Let's go.
Right. What have we got? We got bunch of bullshit. So we're gonna wanna bash, bash, bash. Okay. First we block. Silver Shamrock. Okay, so we're going to go up here. They're going to fall through there, but we can bash through that. It's fine. Oh my god, I just want one that builds that way. Here we go. Uh-oh. Alright, that should give us some breathing room. Huh. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Alright. How the hell do we get up there? Start from here, maybe? Because we can't dig through the metal, so... We haven't screwed ourselves, have we, by putting this here? I hope not. That would be annoying. Try and bash through it. You bash. Okay. Okay. I think we've got a clear path. Okay, we're through. Holy shit, we're through. Bash through this pyramid. Then, oh boy. Dig up. And come up here. At least that's the plan. Hopefully that works. So far, a lot of my plans have not come to fruition. So far this is okay. Okay. So far it's okay. So far so good. Okay, that's enough. We're out. Holy shit, we're out. That was messy.
Oh no!
Just like all my lovers have said, that was messy, but it works. Too much information. Alright, final level. Final level. Lock up your lemmings. 66 to be saved. Release rate 10. Okay, so it's going to be complicated. If it's got a slow release rate.
Let's go!
Alright, let's study. Let us study. Okay, I want to bash, I think. Oh god, why? Damn you, mouse! Oh, it's not okay. Oh, look at that. Perfect. That's not hard. That's easy. That's disappointingly easy. What the hell? I will say this about Lemmings. The difficulty curve. Not exactly the most consistent, let's say. Way easier than the last half a dozen levels.
Oh no!
There we go. There we go. That was the last quote-unquote fun level. Yep, see, look, level 1 of tricky. And no, we're not doing any more. I'm going to... I've got a plan. I'm going to fail this level spectacularly. This is a map we've seen before, but it's got different different requirements and different ability stock. So let's just block everyone in. Turn the release rate super high up and see if we can try and get the frame rate to stutter. Because I will say, very impressed so far. Because considering this emulator is simulating an unupgraded Amiga 500 with a standard, like factory standard, bog standard 68,000 CPU, no extra fast RAM, no you know, meaningful hardware upgrades of any kind, it's been handling this game like a champ. So...
Oh no!
So they're all out. Let's blow them all up and fill the screen with particles. Oh yeah, there it goes. That's what I like to see. Lemming jibs everywhere. Lovely. There we go. That is the first 30 levels of Lemmings. Let's do this again, but next time we'll start from tricky. How about that? Cool. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm the Real Blue Dragon, and goodbye.